what do you count this excitement of Tigran Hamasyan visiting us in the metropolitan New York area?
Well, thank you very much, first of all, for your interest. I'm really happy we are very happy to present this evening because, first of all, Tigran Hamasyan is an extremely talented young Armenian musician who has a name way beyond the Armenian communities worldwide. And a lot of my musician and non-musician friends and non-Armenian friends are absolutely raving about his talent and about his music. And we are very happy to be presenting this very exciting program that is not just a concert, but also an installation. So
What is installation? I really had one of the questions I had for you, media installation. What is it all about?
right, so here is the poster,
Okay.
which was sent out all over New York now. And that installation is so basically, Tigran Hamasyan, with his Lucy Lusso project, which is a reimagination of um, Armenian church music, right? Armenian liturgical music from 5th century to 20th century, reorchestrated for a jazz piano and choir, the Yerevan State Choir. So with that project, they toured all over from Armenia to Eastern Turkey. So basically, the historical part of Armenia. And two filmmakers, Emily Mukherjee and Alex Alex Igdibashian, they filmed this tour, and they filmed these beautiful places of historical Armenia, and that turned into a material, a video footage that is put together as a multimedia work
Mm-hmm.
that will be projected into three life-sized screens and will be on the stage. So it's a really, really beautiful footage.
How long is the media installation?
Right. So what's going to happen is that the media installation is 40 minutes long.
40 minutes.
So we will be screening. There will be two screenings at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock at the
Mm-hmm.
Brick House in Brooklyn, which is an state of the art venue. So these two installations will not include the concert.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be just a 40-minute installation that people can walk around the screens or sit between the screens, and just enjoy the power of Hamasyan's music through the installation and watch, these beautiful pictures of historical Armenia.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the seating for the third installation, third run of the installation, and the concert will start at 7:45.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be seated, so that won't be walking around, and the doors will open at 7:45. It will start about 8, and towards the end or sometime in between, that I will leave to Tigran. Will know for sure. He will be improvising to that installation, and will play some of the music from the album from Lucy Lusso. Then we'll invite his trio colleagues, Sam Mina and Nate Wood, which make that award-winning trio Makrut, and they will play or the music from that album, which is very exciting. It's basically two projects in one, two concerts in one.
I have been reading about Dikran. I know he performed in Gümri. He was born in Gümri in 1987, just a year before the earthquake.
Right.
Tell us something about him. What inspired him? Where did he get his creativity? Tell us something about why is he so popular.
I mean, of course, I cannot speak uh, for Tigran, yeah, and if there will be a chance, uh, maybe we can, have an interview with him too, so that he can answer to that question about his own inspiration. But as a musician myself and someone who really admires his art, I can tell that his fame worldwide is definitely justified because I think
Mm.
he's incredible talent. And what really sets him apart from other jazz musicians is I would say, his Armenianness that is really projected and reflected in his music. It is jazz. I think uh, maybe that trend started, to my knowledge, with uh, Tigran Hamasyan, who is one of the creators of the ethno jazz
Mm-hmm.
genre, right? When you definitely have the elements of jazz, it is jazz, but it's also folkloric,
Mm-hmm.
and it portrays the Armenian, folk music in style. And definitely Tigran Hamasyan is in within those steps again, just creating this incredibly beautiful music that is jazz but is also Armenian. And I would say that his several of his albums, to my taste, are way beyond jazz too. It's a very interesting and eclectic mix of genres,
You know,
that go.
yeah, you speak about jazz. You mentioned jazz so many times, but you also mentioned Armenian church music, Mashtot, Naregatsi, Shnorhali, Egmalian. How will the average Armenian respond to the church music in a jazz format?
That's a very interesting question. I think that anything that is great gets really different reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Some people love it, some people hate it, some criticize it, some maybe with more conservative views may say that you know this is not just, you should not touch the church music, the religious music.
Mm-hmm.
It's so individual in my opinion. I personally loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the album, and I think that anything that can be done tastefully to present
Mm-hmm.
and to promote that art, also to the younger generation, that is great. As long as it's done tastefully, and I think that Tigran's music is definitely done tastefully. It's taking place at the Brick House, which is in Brooklyn. It's 647 Fulton Street in Brooklyn. The entrance is around the corner on Rockwell Place. Um, uh, it's 250 some people only. So, and we are the organizers. So it's organized by AGBU Performing Arts, but we are very grateful to our sponsors who are the AGBU New York Special Events Committee and Dr. Levon and Claudia Nazarian, without whose support, of course, this project would not be possible. So we are really grateful for our sponsors and really excited to uh, really excited for this project.